we have this issue. We're saying, obviously I'm the mayor pro tem of the largest city in Orange County, and this issue, I just talked to some ladies over here at this table, is a serious issue. I mean, it doesn't sound like it, but it is. We have, our constituency is actually split. About 50% want them, about another 50% don't want them. The fire department doesn't want them, and a lot of seniors don't want them, and then you got the people that are saying that, okay, you can't be patriotic if you don't have fireworks. I have a solution. Here's the part of the problem. There's a lot of good organizations that raise money through that. The Boy Scouts, football teams, community centers. They have the venues where they go up, they contract with these firework companies, and they raise money, and that's one of their primary fundraisers. So you got those people lobbying council people saying, please don't take our single source of funding, But then I agree with the firefighters, they are dangerous. So one of the things that I want to do, and that I'm pushing for in our city, and I would support at the county, is let it go to the people, let it vote to the people. I have, thank you. That way, no matter how you feel about fireworks, whether you for them or not, let the people decide. It's going to be a real tough, talk about one vote, it's going to be a real tough decision. And I have a solution too, because a lot of these, these churches and Boy Scouts, look, let's not all kid ourselves, they're great organizations, and they keep a lot of kids out of trouble. But what we do is what other parts of the country have done. I've researched this extensively. Other parts of the country are titrating. Let's say they have all these people issued, we issue 300 and something permits every year at the city of Santa Ana. And we issue 1 or 2 public permits for a public show. Well, you start titrating that down every year. You start issuing less and less, and you have these people go to the public events and sponsor the public events, because that way the senior citizens, if they choose to, can go see fireworks. But if they don't choose to, they don't have to be up all night listening to these things. So there's 2 issues. I'm sorry to take more time, but the second issue is the illegal fireworks. Those are illegal. Anything that flies or explodes is illegal. But unfortunately, that's all we see. Those are the ones we see. I see them in my neighborhood. I was up there. I have a wood-shake roof. I live in an old part of Santa Ana, and I was nervous about my house every year. I got a bucket of water and a hose ready to go 4th of July, because you start hearing them a week before, and you hear them a week or 2 after. And they don't just do them. So the solution is tighter controls on the illegal stuff, because that stuff's getting in from Mexico. It's coming in from other parts of the state. If we have public displays of fireworks, it'll be a lot easier to control illegal fireworks. Because sometimes the firefighters and the enforcement teams out there, it's hard to tell the difference between, they hear them, but they don't know if they're legal or not legal, so they can say. So if the constituency votes to have public fireworks displays, it's going to be easier to enforce all the illegal stuff. And those are my views.
I don't think there's any serious disagreement on this issue. Fireworks are dangerous, they need to be controlled. We also need to be leaders. We can, and in the legislature, often one of the fallback positions was, we don't really want to take this tough decision, so let's give it to the people. My view is, perhaps this is appropriate for an initiative, but it also is appropriate for the Board of Supervisors to have a point of view and do what they can before the people have a vote.
Thank you. Any other